sensation. Even though we never had a conversation, I didn't let it affect me. I never needed a man to protect me. I ain't mad, ain't sad, I'm alright. Yeah, I'm okay, it's gonna be alright. I got plans, ain't gonna waste my life. And ain't no tears here in my eyes. Ain't no need to apologize.
Hello everyone. In fact, good evening my ladies. I hope you are doing well. You have a very nice Wednesday. And I know, just sit down somewhere quiet so we can have our time and talk. So today the first chronicle is The Sheep and the Wolf. That's the title I've given to the first chronicle. The Sheep and the Wolf is the wolf actually is a predator and I am the prey. So the predator is the guy who is always pressurizing you just for you to say yes, that you're giving him the go ahead to date you. And those guys actually, when they approach you, they are so nice, so funny. Don't forget that they are very funny. I should say a good womanizer is somebody who is very funny. Very funny. Be careful with people who are very funny, especially guys. I mean, guys who are very funny, be careful with them. Be careful with guys who are all over the place. Means wherever you go, everybody knows him and all that. Be careful with guys like that. I was 25, and at such an age, you know, that's the age where you have to start planning for your life, because we are done with dating and having fun, parties, not taking ourselves too seriously when you're in a relationship, because maybe you're like, we have all the time, but sometimes you don't have all the time because time is passing. If you are not aware, time is passing. So at the age of 25, I was like, I think I'm ready. I want to marry, have kids, maybe 2 or 3, and then afterwards I can focus on my plans. Because as a person, you should have a plan, a goal to achieve in your life. You should have a purpose. If you don't have any of this, then I don't know. So I met my ex-husband at the age of 25. He chased me for 3 good months. 3 good months. I was a bit skeptical, and I tell you girls, if you meet a guy and your heart is not there, don't try. I made a mistake because it was already something I've written down, that if I'm 25 and I meet a guy, I'm gonna tell him exactly what I want. And for that, I am saying, do it. You meet a guy, and if you know what you want, tell him what you want in the relationship. Set your principle already. When you guys are communicating or you go on a date and you are talking, you tell him, I want this, I want this, I want that. Don't turn around. No, just tell him, so he knows that you're not there to play. Tell him, okay, you want me, but this is my plan. I want a serious relationship. I want somebody who is fully committed. I want, hopefully after 1 year of dating, getting married and build a life with that person. Hopefully I'm seeing myself in 5 or 10 years in the US or in Italy or in a company of my own. So at least he knows what you're about already. So I told him clearly, like, this is what I want. And he was like, okay, let's see how it goes. Yeah, I didn't know his intention. And 3 months chasing me because I was not feeling it. He was not my type. He was the contrary of everything I could think of, seriously. But I accepted him because I was like, you can't always have everything you want. And this guy seems to be nice, funny, and all that. So why not give him a chance? I believe maybe that was my mistake. So another mistake of mine that I wouldn't want you to repeat it, or, you know. So I'm asking you, please, do not lower your standard for a man. If you say you want a rich man who has this, who has that, go for it. Don't let yourself down because of 1 or 2 things, and maybe because you are 40 and you have not gotten yet to that man you want in your life. and Mr. Bicycle comes in front of you and say I love you and all that. I don't know, but seriously, if that's not what you want, don't go for it, because it, at the end of the day, it might be costly to you. I'm telling you. So do not lower your standard. If you have a particular type of guy you want in your life, go for it. I made a mistake. I should have gone for what I normally go for, tall guys. Unfortunately, this guy was shortest, darkest. I don't even know. I just don't even know what happened to me that time. So I gave him. And yeah, these are few mistakes that I don't want you guys, you should look out for. When you meet a guy, just look out of. And it's always empty barrels that make noises. Most of those guys who are always hyper and agitated and all that, most of those guys, I am telling you, be careful with them. They have their own agenda. Be careful with them. So ladies, we will stop on that note for today. And I'll just read one passage for you from The Stressed Woman. She said, having a plan puts you in control. Add organizational skills to your plan, and you have the ingredients of vitality and purposeful living. And I have another quote, which is, knowledge itself is power. You should know what you want. Identify what you want in your partner. And when it goes a long way to marriage, be extremely, extremely attentive and observant of his actions. Please. Thank you, and see you on Saturday. Saturday, there will be more of that, but something different. Thank you, and thank you. Have a nice evening. Bye. Do not forget to subscribe, please. There's more.